I think you got to be blind as to what's going on here. Have you heard of Justice Breyer? Do you know him? You can't say anything, I guess. Where did he come from? He was Ted Kennedy's Senate Judiciary person.
Chief of Staff.
Where do you think Republicans are going to go find a judge? The whole argument is you can be a conservative Republican president, but you got to nominate a liberal to be fair to the country. That's absurd. Where do you think Ruth Bader Ginsburg came from? She was the general counsel of the ACLU. Wonderful person. What groups do y'all use to pick from? This is shaping up to be the hypocrisy hearing. Clinton. It didn't bother anybody for Clinton to nominate Breyer while he was under investigation. We actually did it. It didn't bother any of y'all that Ted Kennedy, staff person, was his pick. It didn't bother me either, because that's who I expect you to pick. This is ridiculous. Who would ever play politics on the campaign trail with Roe v. Wade? What a bastard Donald Trump is. Until you hear about Hillary Clinton. February the 3rd, 2016. Here's what Hillary Clinton said. When asked, does she have a litmus test for SCOTUS nominations, Supreme Court nominees? I do have a litmus test. I have a bunch of litmus tests, because the next president could get as many as 3 appointments, and I hope she's right. We've got to make sure to preserve Roe v. Wade, not let it be nibbled away or repealed. She sounds very open-minded. October 2016, we need a Supreme Court that will stand up on behalf of women's rights. It is important that we not reverse Roe v. Wade. I want a Supreme Court that will stick with Roe v. Wade and a woman's right to choose. I understand where she's coming from. Anybody running for president over there, I dare you to disagree with her. You will wind up like I did, getting 1%. If you even suggest that you will pick a nominee that's not going to uphold Roe v. Wade, that's the end of you. But you figured that out. You don't need me to tell you. So this is the way we do politics. This is a big decision called Roe v. Wade. There are 2 sides and a bunch of nuances. Here's what I know about you. You're going to take it as president. You wrote a big book, which I will never read. And you're going to tell us what it takes to overturn longstanding precedent. Nobody on this side will care if you overturn Citizens United. Matter of fact, they will cheer you on. Somebody will challenge Citizens United, and you'll probably say, let me hear both sides of the story, then I'll tell you whether or not I should uphold it. The bottom line is, when Clinton was being impeached, my good friend, and this is true, he is my good friend, on February 12, 1999, introduced into the record during the deliberations of the Clinton impeachment trial an article by Brett Kavanaugh suggesting that you should wait, if there is an indictment, until after the president is out of office. The same concept we're talking about here today, when the shoe was on the other foot. Here's what Joe said about your thinking. The president is not simply another individual. He is unique. He is the embodiment of the federal government and the head of a political party. If he is to be removed, the entire government likely would suffer, and the military or economic consequences to the nation could be severe. These repercussions, if they are to occur, should not result from the judgment of a single prosecutor, whether it be the Attorney General or Special Counsel, and a single jury. Prosecution or non-prosecution of president is, in short, inevitable, unavoidably a political act. Thus, as the Constitution suggests, the decision about the president while he's in office should be made where all great national political judgments in our country should be made in the Congress of the United States, according to Joe Biden, the gift that keeps on giving for us. I think that's pretty hypocritical. During the Clinton days, you were right, but all of a sudden you're a danger to the republic.